onto our side body. If you feel any tension with your hip bones into the floor, you can always use a little cushioning, a pillow, or a towel. Legs are stacked, and feel free to drop the head down here or prop the head up if you prefer. Something that's relatively comfortable for your upper body. This top hand is going to just rest in front of you for a little support for now. Now, can you reach your legs farther away from you? Create a little bit of space through your side body. And we're going to lift just the top leg. Notice it's not much higher than my top hip. It's not going all the way to the sky. Lower it down. So I'm changing my mind. We're going to keep the hand up to the ceiling or just resting on the top hip. This is going to give us a little bit more core connection because we don't have the support of the hand here. You can always start with the hand here and then see if you can lift it away, and notice that your body now has to negotiate staying balanced because of your core connection. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Let's do a little shoulder scan. Make sure they're not too tight or tense or shrugging. So now we're going to switch. So the bottom leg lifts. Let's bend the top leg and just bring that foot forward. And the bottom leg is going to lift and lower. You will see it cannot lift very high, but we're really just still starting from our core, focusing on our core as we lift the leg. First, we were focusing on the outer thigh. Now this is a bit of inner thigh work here. We'll do 3 and 2 and 1. And now putting those together, making this more core, but into our side body. So yes, there is some flexion, some lateral flexion, but there's not flexion where we're lifting our head away from the ground. So let's exhale and think belly button in deeper. Legs will lift up as a result of that core connection. Breath, core, lift. Breath, core, lift. Legs are glued together. Try not to move the legs independently. The legs are acting as the weight that we are lifting from our side body. Yes, we're using our hips and legs, but secondary. Our primary focus is the core, the muscles around the spine. Now you can see how dependent you are on this top hand. Maybe we try lifting it to the sky and still lifting the legs. That's the true test. That will tell you about your core connection. If you fall forward or back right away, you need more activating, tensing, tightening of the abdominal muscles. Last one here. Can you stay up with the legs and little pulse, 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 pulse. 4, 3, 2. Wow. Good job. Bending both legs, we'll take the top hand and try to find the top of the foot for a gentle stretch through the knee, quad, hips. A lot of times when we're working our abs, it really also spills over into the front of our hip and leg as well. So take a breath here. Let it go. And now bring both knees forward right in front of your hips, and your feet are coming with. And we're going to do some twisting for our midsection. Stretch your arm forward and then open it up, and let's rotate, reaching away. Breathe in from here and then lift that arm coming back. 2 more times. Twist. Breathe in. Exhale, pull it in. Even feel some pelvic floor muscles tightening as you return to the beginning. Reach, open, lengthen, mobility, expansion. Now exhale. Core, pelvic floor, and bring it on back. Yay. Take your top leg and extend, and we're going to rotate so the kneecap and the toes are up to the ceiling. If you find it hard to sit like this, maybe this knee is up really high, then you can always good idea to have a towel or a pillow nearby and just get your modifications in place so you can do the exercise better. I love modifications. Stretch the arms and get really tall in your spine, and let's bring some side body bending into that core. Now come back to the center and let's twist away from that leg. So we'll do a nice little combo move where we bend and center and rotate, and one more time. Bend, maybe looking up, and center, inhale, exhale, rotate, and center. Lovely. Side number 2. Find your upper body position that you like the best. Watch that this arm is not too far forward. Try to be in a straight line with your whole body, like you're right up against a wall. And flex the feet, stack the hips and the legs. Maybe get that top hip farther away so there's more space. We can see what side is a little weaker. And let's try lifting that leg. Don't get crazy. Just go a little higher than the height of your hip. Pull it out long and lower it down. Lift and lower. Find the flow. Find the breath connection. Find your arm placement. Oh, yeah, okay. Pilates is always so interesting to bring that body awareness so we can discover our imbalances. Let's say that the side was your worst side or your weaker side or the side you're struggling a little bit more. You would just stay here a little bit longer, do a few more reps. Not a lot, like 2 or 3 more. Maybe you can reach the arm to the sky. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. And now we're going to bend that top knee and bring the foot in front and lengthen your bottom leg, and now lift. Feel that that leg is really lifting out of the pelvic floor, low abdominal area. Soften your shoulders. Try not to go all the way down, just lower to a hover. And 3 and 2. Okay, extend the top leg again, connect the legs. This hand, probably a good idea to keep on the floor in front of you, at least to start. Reach the heels long. Now exhale, pull abs in, lift pelvic floor, and then you begin the move. So the move is almost the last thing to happen here. Once you do all this other prep work, and it's the prep work that keeps you connected to your core. Otherwise, this can be, in your hips, in your back, but your abs might be turned off instead of turned on and working harder. Now, if you're feeling confident here, you could try lifting that arm away from the ground. Takes more focus, that's for sure. Maybe reaching to the sky. 2 more. Can you stay here at the top? And small pulses, flow, flow, balance and breath. 4, 3, 2, higher. Oh. Bending those knees and finding the foot, top of the foot. Gently pull the foot in. Scan your body, and are you arching your back? I am. So I'm going to, guess what? Pull my abdominals in. So I'm also going to keep a core connection through this stretch. For the quadricep, the hip flexor, you might feel it in your abdominals, your low abdominals as well. And I definitely feel it in my knee. Big inhale and exhale. We're going to bring the knees right in front of you. And the feet are also coming with you. Let's reach the arm forward. Feel some space between your shoulder blades. Lift up and open away. Let's twist, bringing a nice rotation into the midsection. Heavy legs. Next exhale, coming back. And again, open it up, reaching farther. A breath into the twist. Exhale, engage the midsection, and then return it back. Last time, open it up. Twist a little deeper without forcing. Listen to your body. Send in the oxygen. Exhale. Bring it back. Coming up to a seated position, we're going to straighten out that top leg. If your hips are tight or you need a little bit of support, bring a pillow or towel under the bent knee and then stack the spine, lengthen the arms. Let's side bend over the leg. Option to look up or even down or forward. Now come to the center and let's twist, spiraling away. And again, flowing over that leg. Back to the center and rotation. Last time. Side body flexion and side body or rotation. And let that go.